this South Perry neighborhood are between 50 and 100 years old. And that means that they were built when energy was very inexpensive. Also, it means that the original equipment, such as windows and venting, can be in need of some attention, even if those have been replaced since the house was built.
Often leaks, like in these heating ducts, are in areas that are not easy to see or fix. The culprits can make a huge difference in energy bills. These are the kind of energy wasters that are easy to detect with the right kind of energy audit equipment.
One of the most cost-effective efficiency measures is simply to seal those thin cracks in the outside walls and around the windows of the house. And another important part of an energy audit is a blower door test. And this test is able to measure how much outside air leaks into your house and how large the cracks or the holes are.
Even when a furnace is still operational, it can be cost-effective to replace it with a much higher efficiency furnace. Sometimes furnaces that need replacement can be easy to spot, like the one in the slide here. But that's not always true. The two questions that will determine whether the new furnace will save you money are, how much will the new furnace save, and how much will it cost? Mike Edwards has had 30 years of experience with furnaces working at Banner Fuel. He is in a position to see what advantages there are in getting retrofits through Sutainable Works.
Thanks, Jeremy. How's everybody doing tonight? I've been excited about the possibilities offered by Sutainable Works since I first heard about it 2 years ago. My first interest was pretty predictable, I guess. I wanted our workers to have year-round employment, and doing these energy retrofits provides that opportunity for us. Then I saw how Sutainable Works also demands efficiency from its contractors. We have highly skilled workers, and they are paid living wages, health care, and pensions. So these jobs are a good deal for us. We carefully manage these projects, sending the right amount of workers and doing several jobs on the same block and in the same neighborhood save a lot of time and money. We aren't the only ones from whom Sutainable Works demands good value. About a month ago, Dave Sproul gathered the furnace suppliers all together in the same room and asked them, all right, who wants to sell furnaces? By the time they left the room, one of the suppliers had dropped his price by $900.
Yay.
This was a big step in helping make these projects more affordable for the homeowners. We completed our first job in the South Perry neighborhood today, and I'm looking forward to a lot more. If everyone is flexible in scheduling and we bring together a lot of people in the same neighborhoods, this will be great value for the customers as well as for the workers and all the contractors involved. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Through Sutainable Works, 95% efficiency furnaces are now available for less than $2,000 installed. Is that a good deal or what? You bet it is. Now, is that a good deal for you? Well, that all depends on the furnace that you have now. And the best way to find out what is cost effective and what will save the most energy for the amount that you have available to invest, it all starts with an energy audit.
Whether in a commercial building, a nonprofit center, or a residence, the process is the same. There are basically 4 steps to the retrofit: the pre-audit, the energy audit, the energy consultation, and then the energy-saving retrofit.
In the first step, the pre-audit step, Spokane Alliance Outreach volunteers will describe how our process works, and they'll request some information from you to determine if your home is a likely candidate. And from the information that you provide, then you decide if you think an audit will be helpful. And if you want to get the process started today, here are the forms to pick up. They say Avista at the top. And these are the forms, and you can pick up one of those in the back and get a process started today. And from the information that you put on that form, then you decide if you think an audit will be helpful.
In the energy audit step, our skilled trade workers will test your home to determine where you can save energy and money. Your audit will cost only $95, and it's fully refundable if we don't recommend any cost-effective improvements, and includes the installation of CFL light bulbs, shower heads, and faucet aerators, so you can start saving immediately.
In the third step, the energy consultation step, an energy consultant will review the findings of your audit with you and will suggest the most cost-effective steps to reduce your energy usage. You get to decide which of the energy-saving measures and costs work best for you.
Finally, after you've decided what you want done and what financing or payment works for you, the work begins. We coordinate everything: contractors, the financing, the project management, to perform the retrofits you've selected. Sustainable Works succeeds by providing wraparound customer service, training workers, screening contractors, inspecting and certifying that energy efficiency work is done to quality standards. To date, the work has been small scale. A few small commercial buildings here, a few homes there. Now it is time to take Sustainable Works to the next level.
Sustainable Works was conceived and developed right here in Spokane. It is now an independent, nonprofit corporation whose sole purpose is to help homeowners conserve energy and, in the process, create quality jobs. And Jerry White is here, and Jerry is the Vice President of the Board of Sustainable Works.
Thank you, Linda. I am privileged to serve as one of the Spokane representatives of the Board of Sustainable Works, along with board members from Seattle and Portland. Our role is to oversee the organization and to support its vision to develop community-based sustainable and equitable energy and resource-efficient programs in residential and small commercial buildings that create quality living wage jobs. The board's job is to make sure that the Sustainable Works is working for you. And speaking of working for you, it's my privilege to introduce Mr. Steve Gelb, the Executive Director of Sustainable Works, who has guided the growth of Sustainable Works into a statewide program. Join with me in welcoming
Thanks, Jerry, and thanks to Spokane and the members of the Spokane Alliance for having the vision, the insight, and most of all, the perseverance to nurture the Sustainable Works project from concept into reality. This gathering today is a statewide launch of Sustainable Works. And again, Spokane has the opportunity to show leadership in community-based energy efficiency and job creation. We are counting on the South Perry neighborhood, the first of 17 communities statewide, to demonstrate that what some commercial energy efficiency companies said is impossible. They said you couldn't do large-scale residential energy retrofit programs, but we're going to show them it's possible. Our teams of professionals in South Perry will provide energy efficiency education throughout the entire community. They'll provide consultation based on your needs, and they'll manage your project to successful completion. Leading our technical team in training programs and workforce development is Dave Spruill, our Director of Energy Efficiency. Dave's based in Spokane. He's a veteran electrician who has worked in the energy efficiency field for over 20 years. He'll explain the principles behind our energy efficiency retrofits.
Yeah, during my years at Rochelle Engineering in Chicago, doing energy retrofits on mostly large commercial buildings, an important lesson that I learned is that we have to deliver on our promises. That's why our energy savings calculations are very conservative and are based on the homes here in the South Perry neighborhood. We won't promise more than we can deliver. Our energy specialists are trained to offer each homeowner and small commercial building owner cost-effective solutions to wasting valuable energy. That's why you have our commitment that we will deliver the energy savings promised by Sustainable Works.